hello to all those non-humans and ascended master humans also watching. Gita Rose here. Thank you for tuning in. This week's video is a Yin Yoga class. I will explain as we go along what that is for some people that may not be familiar with that. I am also going to overdub the audio so I can do my best to ensure that the audio is nice and clear. Right now I am just doing the introduction and the hellos on my phone, but I will, or future me, parallel version of me, will overlay the audio and the instructions. And I will also convert this into an MP3 and put it on my SoundCloud, so people that would also like to go to the beach or to go somewhere in nature to practice, you won't even need to see what my body is doing. I will explain step to step what I'm doing, so you can utilize that app and close out of it on your phone and be able to go anywhere you like. And then of course, hi, hello, we're on YouTube and you're watching this, but I will drop the SoundCloud link in the description. So that being said, let's get started.
This particular type of practice can be really nice to have some pillows or bolsters, blocks, blankets nearby to use as props for support if you like. So go ahead, pause the video if you like, and just get a couple of those things handy just in case. Finding a seated position, any way that is comfortable for you. Closing the eyes if you like, bringing the palms to prayer, to the chest if you like, and just begin to breathe. Nice and gentle, nice and natural, whatever that means for you. In Yin Yoga, we don't need to be overly concerned with how we are breathing, where we are breathing in and out from. Allow your body to make subtle adjustments on its own, and get used to your mind not needing to be the one in control, being the observer, knowing that you have the ability to observe that you are observing. Just breathing nice and gentle. Maybe it's in and out of the nose. Maybe it's in and out of the mouth. Breathe. Soaking in your environment. Soaking in the stabilizing energy of appreciation. Not needing to force. Allowing any sensations to arise. Breathing. So coming into a tabletop position, and then bringing your feet onto your mat, all 5 toes squarely into the mat, getting a nice deep stretch in the back of the toes. This is toe magic. We're going to hold this pose here for 1 minute, breathing into the sensations. Nice and deep. This is opening up and activating the meridian lines, and the feet opening up and activating the communication of the meridian lines with all aspects of your bodies. You can move your arms here in different ways, different directions, if that allows you to have something else to focus on. Breathing and being. Breathing into the sensation and also allowing other movements to arise as you keep your feet firmly planted on the mat. Knowing that you are activating a communication that is always existent between all of your bodies, your mental body, your spirit body, your emotional body. And releasing that, breathing deep. Hands to the heart, if you like. And coming forward now, releasing that pose. It can feel really nice to tap out the tops of your feet on the mat. Nice and gentle. And then opening the knees nice and wide, Maybe you can get them all the way to the edges of the mat and lowering your belly down in between the thighs, stretching, reaching through the fingertips, lowering your head to the mat. Child's pose. Again, breathing deep into your experience. You can bring your hands behind you if you'd like. That is a variation of the pose. Or you can stack your fists one on top of the other and rest your forehead. And that can sometimes relieve a bit of the tension in the hips as well as in the back. So find your pose, find your posture, your place in your practice, in your process. Finding again the rhythm of your breath and breathe. Breathing deeply into your experience. We will be here for 5 minutes. So Yin Yoga activates, as I was saying, the communication between the meridian lines, your organs, your consciousness, the consciousness of your higher self, and the consciousness that resides in your body. All of these parts of selves are communicating all the time. Emotional, spiritual, physical. They are always in concert, in communication. And when we allow the mind to soften, to quiet, we can step aside and allow all of these natural conversations to be activated that much more. We can then create a space, an opening, a stretch for true transformation. This style of yoga also activates the fascia and the deep connective tissue of our body. Now, science more and more is beginning to understand the importance and the true aspects of fascia. But in this class, I will be talking a bit more of the allegorical, metaphorical ways that we can apply fascia to our own transformation. So you can think of fascia like a crystalline substance. It is also in ways like a fabric, like a web, a lace, that our entire body grows from. Our entire body is grown from the fascia, our bones, our organs, all aspects of our physical form are grown from this lace, fabric, crystalline-like substance. We are deepening into the conversation of our aspects of self, the activation of our transformation. Science is saying and understanding more and more fascia's ability to transform and move faster than the speed of light. It is our crystalline grid. It is our nature dancing through the expression of physicality. It has been described to me by my guides that fascia is in ways what we can think of as the freeway, the road, the path that our consciousness rides in on to be able to create our physical expression. Again, it is this crystalline substance that is moving faster, transforming faster than the speed of light. Staying with the sensation of your breath, knowing that you can always shift the pose if you need to give yourself the reflection of comfort that is your essence. Being with your waves, your rhythm, your perfect breath, here and now. I now invite you to bring your imagination to the idea of your fascia. What does it look like to you? Is it crystalline? Is it flecked with colors and light? Is it like a spider's web? Is it weaves in a fabric? Is it a lacework pattern? Find your own image of your fascia. Allow your body to show you, to reveal it to you. Again, being in that perfect space of your ability to observe that you are observing. If you are feeling any uncomfortable sensations in your body, know that you can and must find your own balance. The balance between pushing yourself ever so slightly and also allowing yourself to relax. Breathing in to the sensations of discomfort. Finding again your balance, breathing in to the sensations. And coming up into a tabletop position, you can circle the hips one way, the other way, maybe head up. Maybe you want to tuck the chin, pull the spine up, belly button to the spine. Take any movements that feel good to you. There are always counter poses in yin. A downward dog can feel nice here as well. Remember to relax the head. But this is a very fluid practice. So find your own movements, anything that feels good to you. You may want to grab a bolster or a pillow and have that nearby, maybe even a few. And again, taking any extra movements that feel comfortable to you. Finding yourself in a tabletop position, nice flat spine. Maybe you want to have that pillow nearby. We're going to bring the right knee up to the right wrist. Flex your foot here. That's going to protect the knee. Make sure that your back left leg is in line, hip, knee, ankle. You can place the bolster or block pillow under your right hip, giving yourself a little bit of stability and comfort. This here is a pigeon or a swan pose. You can also get a pillow to put in front of you, as it might be nice to have a little bit of an extra support as you wish to lie down towards the ground. You can also stay upright if that is enough of a stretch for you in the hip and in the psoas. Again, find your pose, your perfect expression of your peace. And when we are ready, together, finding the space, finding your pose, we will be here for 5 minutes. So breathing in to the sensations, finding that space of peace, the space of surrender in the unknown, in the vast ocean, in the darkness and the light that is your being. Imagining again your translation of your fascia. Feel it moving in you. You are in it, and it is in you. Dancing and weaving and sparkling and transforming faster than the speed of light. Perhaps you'd like to bring your attention to a type of intention. Maybe there is a belief that you know that you are in the process of letting go. Maybe there is an aspect of you that you know that you are in the process of shifting to. Find whatever that idea is. Whatever that story, belief that you are integrating, letting go, whatever version of you you know that you are in the process of transforming into, find it. And allow your body, your fascia, your meridian lines, the conversation that is always occurring within you, to do its job, its play, its process, its flow, without you consciously even needing to know what is occurring. Trust your being. Trust your connective tissues, your fascia to transform, to be in the constant communication with your consciousness. Finding the rhythm of breath again. Give that intention, that idea that you are integrating the version you are finding, give that intention to the fascia, to the light fabric, the conscious lace, the weave that is your being, and allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to be more of you, still and full in action. Breathing deep into these sensations. Perhaps sensations are arising in the emotional body as well as the physical body. Reminding you that you can always change the position slightly if you need. You are your own best teacher. You are your guru. Finding that middle point, that place of balance where you are riding your own razor's edge. Know that you are transforming without really consciously even needing to know what is occurring. Be in that breath. Be the breath, the rhythm. Feeling deeply into the sensation. Any sensation is perfect. Not pulling away from it, being it. Finding any aspects of the body that are holding tension. Relax your forehead, relax your eyes, relax your jaw. Relax your arms, relax the chest, relax deeper, deeper into the belly, relax deeper, deeper into the hips, relax into the thighs, into the knees, relax the calves and shins. Relax the feet, the toes. Relax deep into the sensations. You are transformation itself. And coming up out of that, nice and slow, coming up onto the elbows, up onto the hands, slide that right leg down to meet the left, nice and slow, nice and slow. And then using the core, roll that left leg over and allow the right leg to come out from underneath, nice and slow. You can open up the chest here, giving a nice little bend in the spine if you like. You can take it into a tabletop position, or even a downward dog can feel really nice. Keeping, again, your connection to your body nice and slow and relaxed. You can rise up that right leg if you like, bending the knee and opening the hip, circling the foot one direction and then the other. Again, move really slow, always in this practice. Coming into a tabletop position again, finding the breath, being your stability. And then bringing the left knee up to the left wrist. Note that the closer you keep your foot the working leg, the left foot, in this case to the hips, the easier the stretch is going to be on the hips and on the knee. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can bring the calf more parallel in line with the mat. You can always use the pillow or bolster here to add that aid and support, whether it is under the hips, in front of you, something to relax onto, or both. Finding your position, your pose, your perfect place of peace. Breathing in to any sensations, not pulling away from, breathing into your being. Knowing that you can always gently shift the position if you need to find what is your edge, what is your balance point. Knowing it's perfectly okay to change your position. Maybe you find there's a little extra flexibility. Breathe into the sensations of shifting. We will be here for 5 minutes. Bringing the attention again to your imagination of your fascia, your crystalline grid, your lacework, your fractal patterns. Feel it in you. Feel you in it. Breathe into your rhythm, into your being. And bring the awareness now back to the intention, the idea that you are transforming, the version of you that you are integrating. And maybe it feels different already, in any way, shape, or form. Note that we hold tension and we experience sensations very differently on different sides of the body. Know that any observation of change, any observation of difference is a complete and total change. You are in the experience of a different version of you, here and now. So maybe this side feels different in ways that you can classify as negative or positive, integrative or segregative. Do your absolute best not to label the difference, just to note that it is different. Again, being in your ability to observe that you are observing. And in your own way, in your own time, breathe into the appreciation that you have for your ability to observe that any sensation is different. Again, not labeling it, but just seeing and appreciating your ability to observe differentiation. And give the sensation, give the intention to your fascia, to your connective tissues, to your innate ability to transform and move and transcend. Breathing into the experience, being the breath, being again your ability to observe your ability to observe. Note any emotions, any sensations, and like a meditation, allow them to float, to flow in the rhythm of your breath. Breathing into the expansiveness of your being. Breathing into the unknown and all of the things that you know, simultaneously, all at once, here and now. Breathing into the sensations of your physical form, breathing into the sensations of your emotions. Perhaps there are different ideas, different memories, different visions, ideas, translations arising within you. Know that on some level, this is an aspect of your consciousness in communication with the fascia. This is your higher self in communication with all aspects of your body's ability to transform, all aspects of your heart to be the love it is. Nice and gently rising up out of this pose, guiding that left leg down to meet the right, nice and slow, stretching out the legs, engaging the core and rolling the right leg over. The left leg comes out to meet it. Maybe you like to stay up, open the chest into a seal position or coming into a tabletop position. Gently circling the hips, moving the spine, staying slow and relaxed. Being in your process, in your movement, in your practice. Any movements that feel good are perfect and needed and necessary. Maybe you'd like to take a downward dog. Remember to stay nice and relaxed here, being in your pose. Pedaling out the feet can feel really nice. Always bend the knees if you need. A downward dog is not about getting the legs straight. It's about opening up the spine. You can rise up that left leg if you like. Bend the knee, open the hips, maybe circle the feet. Always nice and slow. Any extra movements, all part of your flow. Breathing and being nice and slow. Coming back into a tabletop position. Finding your center, being your center, and now coming down onto the belly, bringing your hands just in front of the shoulders. They come out slightly diagonally, and you lift up just a little bit into a Sphinx pose. You can come up a little bit higher if you like, resting on the elbows, keeping the fingers pointed out slightly diagonally. You can come up onto the hands, extending the elbows if you like. This is a deeper variation of the pose. Remember that we're going to be here for an extended amount of time, so find something that feels comfortable for you and again is pushing you in a way that feels good. The head can gaze up. You can also tuck the chin. You can look straight forward. There are many variations of this pose. So find whatever is good for you. The shoulders can squeeze up closer to the ears, or you can relax them down, opening the chest. Find your position, your perfect being, your pose, your practice. This gets nice and deep into the lower back, into most of our organs, into the liver in particular, an aspect of the being that is our detoxification centers. You can keep your eyes open or closed. The clock has already started. We will be here for around another 4 minutes. Knowing that you can always make any adjustments that you might need to be able to ride your edge, to be your balance. Diving deeper into the breath. Noting any sensations, physical, emotional, and breathing in to them. Never pulling away from, breathing in to these sensations. always finding that space of relaxation, relaxing deep and deep and deep into the experience, relaxing the top of your head, relaxing the forehead, relaxing your eyes, relaxing your jaw, relaxing the chest, the arms, even as they support you. Relax on your bones, on your skeleton. Relax in the support of your consciousness, of your energy. And feel the muscles in your body relax deeper and deeper and deeper. Relax deep into the heart, deep into the belly. Relax into the sensations in the lower back. The one muscle that can be very helpful to have activated here is the glutes. So perhaps play with that, squeeze and release the glutes and feel the sensations shift in the lower back. But relax the thighs, relax the hamstrings, relax your calves, relax the shins, relax your ankles, relax your feet, your toes, relax into any and all sensations. Relaxing into your own flow, your own rhythm of breath and being. Bringing the attention again to your imagination, to your visualization of your fascia, your crystalline consciousness in form, your lacework fractal pattern always dancing, always transforming. Bringing the attention to your intention of transformation, the story, idea that you are integrating, the version of you you are integrating. And just note any shifts. Note any observation of the conversation that is occurring between you and all your aspects of self, all of your different bodies. Note any difference. Note all of the differences. And be in the appreciation of the communication, of your ability to transform without needing to be consciously aware of it. Relax deep into your ability to transform. And lowering very gently, bringing the elbows down to the mat, bringing the hands a little bit closer out in front of you, nice and slow. And maybe you want to drop the head ever so slightly, moving nice and slow, coming into a child's pose, bringing the knees out as wide as you can, lowering the forehead to the mat, the third eye to the mat, opening the shoulders, the chest, the heart goes a little closer to the mat. Breathing into your experience, rising up into a tabletop once again, and then coming up onto your knees, breathing into the experience of the transformation, of the shift. Bring your legs out in front of you. Heels and soles of the feet touch. The farther away that you have your feet from your hips in this pose, the more that you get into the lower back. This is the yin variation of this pose. You can also protect your knees again with your pillow or bolster. Perhaps you have multiple. You can put one under each knee and relax deep into this pose. There is activation in the hips, releasing in the hips, as well as further pressure put on the lower aspects of the belly, of the spine, getting into the essential organs. We will be here for 5 minutes. So again, the feet out further away from the hips gets deeper into the spine. This is the yin variation of this butterfly pose. If you like, you can bring the feet closer into the hips. This is going to deepen the stretch into the hips. But be your own guide, be your own practice. This is more about deepening the connection into your subtle energies, into your ability to observe your ability to observe. So again, surrendering into the experience of the here and now. Surrendering into your ability to be your balance, to embrace with excitement and appreciation aspects of tension. Always knowing your body, your needs, what feels good to you. Always ever so slightly pushing yourself and always maintaining your ability to relax in your own support. Breathing deeper into the experience of the unknown, of the beautiful darkness behind your eyes. Feel the support of this unknown as you breathe deeper and deeper into the posture, into your ability to be love, love itself. Always unconditional and always transforming. Seeing again your visualization of your fascia, your crystalline nature, consciousness and form, your fractal of lace, of light work, of pattern, of fabric, dancing throughout all space and time, all aspects here and now. And perhaps the visualization looks different. Again, just note it and note your appreciation to be able to observe your observation. Feel the cosmic giggle of the positive spiral of integration, the invitation that is created when we allow ourselves to observe our ability to observe. Bringing the attention again to the idea, intention, story aspect of self that we are transforming and integrating. Just note how different it feels. Note that maybe there are aspects of similarity. And choose the conversation that you prefer. Choose to trust in your fascia's ability, your body's ability, your higher self's ability to transform in the way that your physical mind prefers. Choose to trust that all aspects of your being are always creating for your benefit. Feel the conversation and the dance. Imagine it. Make believe it. Perhaps Different visualizations begin to expand. Perhaps you can really feel and see your grid, your crystalline aspect, the fractals of your fabric weaving in and around and supporting and helping to transform this idea, belief, or version of you. Perhaps you can see it like the co-creation it truly is, a dance, a partnership, a painting, a song. Breathing into the experience and rising up nice and slow, chest open, chin up, and relaxing the legs forward, flexing the feet, and lowering down. You can use again the block or pillow or bolster to help you get closer to your feet. And relaxing in to this deep stretch, always bending the knees if you need. And then rising up and lowering yourself on to the mat, onto the ground, bringing your right knee deep into the chest, hugging it in, and then bringing it over to the left side, making sure your hips are aligned. The left hip right under that right hip, and the arms can go anywhere you like. It can feel really nice to take again your pillow or bolster and put that under your right knee for support, and breathing deep into this pose. We will be here for 5 minutes. Making any adjustments, again, that you feel that you need. Relaxing into the pose. Finding your ability to appreciate, to be excited by aspects of compression and tension, and breathing into them, appreciating the conversation, the flow of communication and transformation. Feel the ground under you as you relax deeper and deeper into your transforming self. Know that in this pose, your essential organs are in a deep communication with your fascia, with your crystalline grid, with your higher self consciousness. Just know that it is occurring deep in your being, infinitely without and in and out of your being. You don't need to hear the conversation. You don't need to know what is occurring, except for your being's effortless, natural ability to heal and transform itself through your conscious commitment to action. There are infinite layers of transformation that occur on a super and subconscious level. Just know that it is occurring and relax deep, deep, deep into that space of knowing all that which you do not know, and knowing that the expansiveness serves integration. Feel the support of the ground, the support of the matter, the atoms of your body. Feel the support of the reflection of your consciousness. Relax deep, deep, deep into the sensation of stability, the knowingness of eternal transformation. Breathing at your pace, breathing in your flow, relaxing head to toe. And again, imagining your fascia, your crystalline being. Appreciate it. See it. See all of the shifts, all of the different ways it translates itself to you, through you, from you, for you. Just appreciate it. Breathe in the sensations. Breathe in your love. Exhale your love. Breathe in your love. Exhale your love. And bringing the awareness to that idea, that intention, that version of you that we are transforming and integrating. And again, just appreciate the experience, appreciate the lessons, the understandings, the inner standings. Appreciate the experience itself. Note any differences and just be in the appreciation of your ability to observe your observation, to observe differentiation. And releasing that, rolling over nice and slow, hugging the right knee into the chest again, pulling it closer into the underarm, moving nice and slow. And then bringing the left knee up, hugging it into the chest, closer into the underarm, opening the hip, and then rotating that over the right side of the body, making sure that your hips are in line again, the right hip right under the left hip. You can get the pillow or bolster and put that under your left knee for extra added support. And the arms can go anywhere, any place that you like. And relaxing deep into this pose for 5 minutes. Feeling the breath, the flow of your being, in and out, in and out. And again, feeling the support of the earth, the stability of the ground, the support of your body, consciousness in form. Your form is in your consciousness. Your consciousness is always fluid, always transforming, and always stable in its fluidity, eternally stable in change. So feeling the support of the earth, the support of the ground, the support of your consciousness in matter, your body, your form. And know the stability, the support is a reflection of your natural way of being, always changing, always shifting, always being. Breathing in and out, in and out. Breathing in love, exhaling love. Breathing in love and exhaling love. Knowing again on a physical level, your organs are integrating and readjusting from their activations during this practice. There is an alchemization, a conversation that is occurring between your consciousness, your higher self, your fascia, and your organs, your blood, your bones, your muscles, your connective tissue. An amazing, exhilarating, expansive conversation between all aspects of your being. And again, you don't need to know what is occurring. All that you need to do is to trust that all of the conversation between all of the different aspects of you are occurring from your creation for your transformation. Resting into the support of the knowingness that you have for your being, your body, your breath. Know that you trust your communication with all aspects of you. And you can rest in that space of the unknown, resting deep in the stability of endless transformation. Again, bringing the attention to your visualization of your fascia, your crystal grid, your lace work pattern, the fractal fabric of your being, and see how it represents itself to you. Notice any differences and just appreciate. Appreciate your ability to observe your observation. Appreciate any and all translation. Noting any shifts in the intention, the belief, the transformation. Just note, observe, and releasing the pose, hugging the left knee into the chest, close into the underarms, nice deep stretch. Release the left leg to straighten. Breathe. Bringing both knees into the chest, taking a nice deep hug into yourself, appreciating this experience. Maybe you want to rock, maybe you want to bring the legs up and down a few times, maybe you want to bend the knees, whatever feels good. Take any extra movements here that feels comfortable. Maybe you'd like to grab your pillow or bolster, a crystal, some flowers, a blanket. The legs go out nice and wide, a little bit wider than a traditional shavasana. In yin, the arms go up above the head, nice and wide. This is called starfish pose. It can be a little intense for some people sometimes, so you can always take a more traditional shavasana. Or you can roll over on the side as well, finding any position that feels really comfortable for you as we deepen into the last few minutes of this yin practice. Again, find your breath, your being, your state of ultimate surrender into more of you. Your ultimate trust in the conversation with all aspects of you. Knowing that your higher self, your emotional body, your physical body are always in communication, are always playing and creating for your benefit. And the physical mind doesn't need to know. Consciously, you don't need to know what the super and subconscious are creating. But again, through action, through following joy in each and every moment without the insistence, we are able to know more and more and more that anything we see is coming from us, for our transformation, for our integration, for our eternal expansion. So be in the appreciation of your translation of this knowing, of this conversation between all aspects of you and all physical representations of the all that is. Breathe in love, exhale love. Breathe in love, exhale love. Breathe in love, exhale love. Love in, love out, love in, love out, love all around. Relaxing deeper, deeper, deeper into the support of the earth, the stability of your body, of your matter, your consciousness in form. Being deep in the appreciation of the stability of constant change. Feeling the weight of your body, feeling the lightness of your form, feeling the density of the earth, feeling the heights of creation, all here, all now, all contained in your breath, in your body, in your being. Feeling the appreciation once again for going through this particular permission slip, this video, this yin class today. Being in your deep appreciation of your ability to know what feels good to you, to know that you can trust all communication and conversation that you know feels good to you. Deep, deep, deep in your appreciation of you. In your own time, rising up, rolling over onto one side, nice and slow, perhaps coming up into a seated position, or stay in your own time, lying down, whatever is good for you. Breathe in love and out love.
There is a place of joy, peace, love, happiness. when I find that place in myself, and you find that place in yourself, we will be there together. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this week, and thank you to those of you who subscribed this week, and thank you to those of you who continue to encourage and support our journey thus far. You can like if you like, and subscribe if you like, and be sure to ring the bell ding dong if you like to get notifications on new videos. Our minds may be different, our bodies may be different, but it is through our hearts that we know our spirits are one.